The Vision and the Scarlet Witch, issue number 1. That's right, folks. Steve Orlando is back writing Wanda Maximoff. This will be the 4th iteration of this book. We had the Scarlet Witch, which came out a couple years ago. Then we had Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Then Scarlet Witch again. Well, now it's time for Wanda to do some stuff with her ex-husband, so we're back doing this. Not sure how long this series is going to go on for. Could just be a mini. I mean, I'm fine with it to continue. I've said it numerous times. This has been like the best reinvention of a character we've seen in a long time from Marvel, and I just want to see more stuff happen with it. Do we need this to be an issue 1 again? Could this just be issue 25? Possible. But I guess this is just going to get more people interested, and you can sell more trades this way. Look, we haven't really spent time with Vision in this run. He's appeared a couple times, just popping up in and out. But now we're doing stuff with him. Is this movie tie-in stuff because he's going to be White Vision at the end? I don't know. I feel like it could have been if it was maybe 4 years ago, but I don't know. We also give us a new character who could be not a new character, an old new character who could be making an appearance in the television side of things this year. So we'll see. We'll get into it. We open up this book and we see we are in Lotkill, New York, and there's somebody staring at a door. It's a black door and there's got a weird skull on it, and he's like, it's calling to me, I hear voices in it. I'm just going to walk through it. So he walks through it. Then we see what Wanda's up to. She's just kind of recapping us on what's happened lately. She's in a meeting with the powers that be, the literal manifestation of the powers that be. This big, beautiful lady, and Wanda's talking to her, and she's like, so Chthon got out, and I don't know where it is, so I thought I would just come, to you, the thing that's above everything and knows everything, and maybe you could tell me what happened? And the powers that be just go, you really think I could do that for you? You've been, against us before. And so is Chthon. Why would I be, loyal to helping you? You're a witch. That goes against the powers that be. And she's like, well, I don't know. Just thought I would help. As they're having that conversation, Darcy is calling her. Because outside in some random shop in Lotkill, that door is there. And a group of bikers showed up to kind of, get into it. And Darcy's like, no, please don't. So Wanda eventually shows up, and we reveal that these bikers are the Dead Wings Motor Club. And what does that mean? It means they're going to drink some gasoline and show to Wanda that they're actually, the mercenary men of magic. Weird zombie-looking guys. They're like, that is a door. It's marked by the person we worship. We worship death. You have to let us pass through death's door. Wanda's like, no, I'm not going to let you do that. So then a big fight happens. They got weird death magic, but Wanda's the Scarlet Witch, so it counteracts itself pretty good. As the fight continues on, we are seeing Vision show up. So Vision shows up to help out. And I thought this was kind of funny, because I don't really know what this joke means. She goes, the Vision, hope you're not here for an oil change. And he goes, nonsense, I never mix work and play. What does that mean? I know it's a joke, but what is, the play in an oil change? Is that like a massage, or you're eating breakfast or something? I don't know what that means, but I think it's kind of funny. So Vision joins the fight. They are using their collective cool people skills to beat off these bikers, which is a fun concept in itself. Zombie bikers, that's sick. Love that idea. The aesthetic works perfectly. But Wanda realizes most of these people are connected to, the head of this organization, so she binds them all together, has them, lose their connection to their boss, so when they, wake up, they revert back to normal people, and no longer are they a cult that worships death. They are just normal citizens now. But the bad thing that happened during this, as they were all distracted with the fighting, one of the bikers guys got through the door, and one of them has entered death. That ain't good. So now let's take a moment to just catch up with Wanda and Vision. How have they been? Well, Vision is telling her that more of these doors have been appearing throughout America or just wherever, and they seem to be drawing people in a siren call, talking their loved ones and stuff. Because we have some shared loved ones that are missing. Of course, Vision has his dead wife and his dead son, and Wanda's got like a whole history of people that are doing bad stuff. He figured he should come check on her to make sure she's okay. Make sure things are going okay. Maybe these two people who have been through a hell of a lot in their collective grief shouldn't be alone in like this situation. And the page that is depicting this shows them getting closer and closer till their hands are almost touching. So here's the question of the day, dear listener. Do we want a Wanda and Vision romance to spark up again? I personally don't need that. I don't really need either of these characters to be in a relationship. I think one of the best ways to show the progress for both of these characters is to have them be the ex-husband and the ex-wife. And you can see, like, we've been through a lot and we moved on. Things are different and we can't be together anymore. It's better that way. I understand how the movies and stuff have, like, made people perceive them differently than that. But we've reached this place where these characters are on different trajectories. They're both currently Avengers, but they're not, like, in a relationship. I think that works better. So they're going to go through the door? No, they're just going to monitor things, see if they can, like, come up with some ideas of who might be dealing with, like, this side of stuff. Wanda thinks it could be Chthon because he's missing. Perhaps that is a villain we have to look into. Until then, Vision's got to go deal with being a single father. Before we get to that story, we do cut to the biker that managed to slip through the door. He runs into his uncle, and he's like, dude, welcome to Grave Realm. This place is awesome. I'm so glad you heard me. And then like, they go to embrace, and then like his uncle stabs him in the back of the head. And we hear like a mysterious person he's talking to in the background, like, good job, dude. That's pretty sick. You did it. Now you made like another soldier for death. That's pretty cool. Let's go back to Virginia, where Vision is having a conversation with his daughter, Viv, because she's about to go on a trip with her friends. And he's like, you sure you got everything? You gonna be okay? Like, it's my job to worry. I am your father after all. And she's like, don't worry, Dad. I'm gonna be with some like the toughest kids that ever existed. We're gonna be okay. Try to relax. And he's like, try to relax. How am I supposed to relax? You're my daughter. You're going some places. We used to be a normal family. I lost my son and my wife. Things were normal back then. Even to save them, my wife killed the Grim Reaper. And he's like, wait, the Grim Reaper? Eric Williams? And then he's like, Wanda, something came up. I want to talk to you about it. Let's just like, you know, like those doors that keep like saying the names of like people you've lost and how they're calling to you. And how I said like I've dealt with like the grief of my wife and my son. Well, I was just thinking like another name that could be Eric Williams, you know, the Grim Reaper. And she's like, yeah, but like, does this seem like him? You know, he's just like a guy. But Vision's like, well, he did call himself the Master of Death. And I'm starting to like maybe think we should re-examine things to see if there's like a further connection, because what else would I be hearing? And Vision flies through like his house, then he like hits a door, and it's not a normal door. And who walks through the door? It's the Grim Reaper. Woohoo! Yeah, the Grim Reaper is back. Is this the Grim Reaper's first appearance since the Vision book where he died? I don't know. If that's the case, that was like almost a decade ago, right? That's pretty impressive. Well, the Grim Reaper's back, and he's like, oh, I'm better than ever, Vision. I'm going to beat you up, you silly little bitch. So it's a great fight. Vision tries to use like solar vision, doesn't really work on him because he's stronger. He's not the same old Reaper he used to be. Nothing's working. He literally like has weird dark magic that blasts the Vision out of the house. It's like, look how bad you're doing at this. I could take you down easily. This is so great. I don't give a shit about anything or anybody. I just want to destroy you because I hate you. And he stabs Vision in like the chest with his scythe. And as that's happening, Wanda shows up like, you cut off. And he's like, oh shit, Viz, what's happening to you? It's like, oh nice. Your wife tried to kill me and now your ex-wife's here to watch you die? Oh, this is sick. This is great. And he like rips Vision apart. She's like, oh my god. And he's like, yeah, isn't that great? Isn't it cool that I got these fun doors? Magic's awesome. I like this stuff. Anyways, he winks to Wanda and then like goes through the door again. And she's like, oh shit, Vision. Oh shit. He's like, Wanda, it's okay. He poisoned my flesh. There's nothing I can do. Just thank you. Thank you for everything. All the memories we had, the good and the bad. It's all right. I'm going to be with my wife and my son. please just look after Viv. Like, she's going to need someone there. And he's like glitching out. And she's like, no, you're not dying. You're not dying. I refuse this moment. And she stabs him for magical staff. And you're like, okay, what does that mean? What is she going to do to him? Then we see a bunch of glaring light blast out of like his house. And that is when Vision reawakens, but now he is glowing white and pearlescent blue because movie synergy time. Again, this idea feels like it's from Steve Orlando reading those early books, and it's like, yeah, the way Vision was kind of cool. That's all it is. I don't think it's anything more than that. Like, oh, we have to do movie stuff. It's just a fun idea. Man, that's cool. A lot of good stuff happened here. I love the concept of like doors that mark death and you hear like your loved ones calling to you. The reintroduction of the Grim Reaper is awesome. A really fun character I'm always excited to see pop up. One of the best designs at Marvel. I don't care what anybody says. That design is so good, and when they actually make him scary, it's amazing. And Vision and Wanda. It's a good dynamic that they've honed in on, two very different things. It always works no matter the iteration, whether it's romantic or platonic. It's always fun to see them. I would love this to just be issue 25, but I understand the times we live in for comic books, so it's fine that it's this. I can live with it. I still enjoy the book a lot. So, The Vision and the Scarlet Witch, issue number 1. I am going to give a 9 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.